Morning, YouTubies. How's it going? Alright, today I am having a Bolthouse Farms Mocha Cappuccino. Come, Neil. How you guys doing? Good, I hope. I've had the vanilla chai. It's the only kind I've ever had of these, as far as I know. I don't think I've had, pretty sure, I'm 99.9% sure I have not had the mocha chocolate, or mocha cappuccino of this brand, this drink. Oh, excuse me. Oop, if I can get it open. There you go. How you guys doing? Good, I hope. Oh, that is good. It's got a very rich chocolate flavor. Hang on here. You can taste the coffee. It's like you can taste the chocolate part of it the strongest, and then it's like the coffee flavor is like an undertone. That is a good blend, and I guess the cappuccino part of it too. That's good stuff. Got this at Aldi's. I've never seen this flavor. If they've had it, I've never seen it at Walmart. I've seen the what do you call it? The vanilla chai, and I've gotten it a lot of times in the bigger bottles, but I've never seen this flavor. It's pretty good considering lately I've been wanting, both Anthony and I have been wanting coffee ice cream, and we can't find it anywhere. Our Walmart, we have a small Walmart because we live in a small town, so they don't carry just everything. Over here in Sedalia, they might have the coffee ice cream, but in our town they don't. And I didn't think to check when I was at Aldi's. Check their ice cream section to see if they had any coffee. I don't think so, but I didn't look. I have no idea. Because we even checked at another store to see if they had coffee ice cream. G&W. Which is... I can't think of the official name of G&W. I don't know if G&W is its actual official name. Can't think of it now. Anyway, in Warsaw, it's G&W. We looked there, didn't find any coffee ice cream. So I guess I'm gonna have to look online at some point and see if I can find a simple recipe of how to make coffee ice cream homemade. So so good, I'm chugging it, not meaning to, but chugging it like I do my Highlands chocolate milk. It's like, oh, come up for air, Vicky. It's like you don't have to drink it all in 2 seconds. And I'm not a sipper when it comes to drinking drinks, unless it's something that's hot. It's like pretty much everything I drink is gulp, 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 gulp. Or in this case, gulp, 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 gone. trying to resist taking another drink just yet. Kind of sad this morning. I heard a really sad story yesterday, the other day. I think I originally heard about it the other day when we came to dialysis. And then I looked up the story online to get the exact details of it. There was an accident in Warsaw, Missouri, where we have a bridge in Warsaw. I don't remember the exact name of it. I can't remember the exact name of the bridge. But to everybody around, it's known as the mile-long bridge. And on both sides of the bridge, it has high, thingies so you don't go over the edge and into the water. Because there's lots of water in Warsaw. Because Warsaw is known for fishing. It's pretty good. It's the Truman Lake is what it is. Harry S. Truman Lake. Or part of the... I just lost my lid. Yeah, the Truman Lake. Well, I don't know exactly when it happened, but it was just here within days ago. I guess there was a car that had stalled out on the bridge. So this lady, to avoid accidentally running into that car, this is the story I've heard. I don't know if this is the exact details on it, but this is the story I heard. This car had stalled out, and she was behind it, and to keep from accidentally running into it, she swerved into the other lane, I guess thinking probably that she could quickly get around. She didn't make it. She swerved into the other lane, and her and I don't know if it was a pickup or an SUV. I've heard it was a pickup, but this morning here at dialysis, somebody was saying it was an SUV. A guy that was pulling a boat. So I don't know exact details on that part, but from what I've heard from numerous places, it was a truck. So I don't know. Anyway, they had a head-on collision. She died instantly, and then him, I guess it vaulted him across the lane, and I don't know if he crashed into or went over those railings, those concrete railings, and went into the water. Him and his 2 dogs died. So, drowned. So, it's really sad. From what I heard, she was from Clinton in like 41 or 46. And I think he was from Warsaw and was like in his mid-20s or so. So, yeah. Really sad, though. That's one thing. Something like that can just happen and take a person in seconds. Anthony and I, we almost had an accident yesterday because we were... Where was we at? We taken Jax to the park, and we were on that straight road. For you that are familiar with Warsaw, we were on that straight road. I don't know what the name of it is, but Casey's on the left side, and McDonald's is on the other. Well, we went through the intersection, or we're getting ready to go through the intersection, and it was our turn to go. The light was green, so we were going through the light. There's this white, like, SUV vehicle came barreling out of the intersection next to McDonald's. Didn't even look at all in our direction. You know, the CV traffic was coming or nothing. Just zoom, went through there, almost sideswiped us. Oh my gosh. It took forever for me to get my heart rate down. It scared me so bad. I'm having anxiety now just thinking of it. But the person didn't even look. And they were just speeding through there. Like, hello? And the ding-dongs already had a cracked windshield. Looked like they had a big old spider web on their windshield about the size of a basketball. It's like, well, I can see why you have a spider web on your windshield. Because I didn't tell them that because we didn't stop. But anything honked at them. If anything hadn't honked at them, they would have just kept going and actually ran into us. But because Anthony honked, they heard it and stopped in the middle of the road. Like, oh my gosh. It's like, watch where you're going. It's a good way to get somebody hurt or killed. Oh, I'm so pissed at that person. Poor Jax, because Anthony had to slam the brakes on. Poor Jax ran to the back of my seat. Jax being my dog, for those of you who know. It is quite scary. I swear if we're not careful, we're going to end up actually having an accident. Because there have been numerous times recently, I lost count how many times, we've almost had car accidents. And I'm not even joking. Each and every single time, it's not been our fault. I wish we had cameras. We have a camera for when you're backing up. But we haven't actually got the other cameras on the car yet to record stuff. But if we had them on, it would show that each and every single time we were in the wrong. It was people like that come barreling out of an intersection, not even looking at all. Things like that. I will take that back. There was one time that if we'd had an accident, it would have been our fault. There was a couple months ago, Anthony and I were coming home from Bolivar, Missouri, because he had a doctor's appointment over there with a diabetic doctor. And on the way home, we were both so sleepy, because just exhausted from all the running that we have to do to all these medical appointments. We both fell asleep at the same time. And he accidentally crossed the lane and actually went off the road. Well, when he crossed, there was a big old diesel basically heading straight for us. So he missed that. But also, when he crossed over and went into off the road, going off the road part, it was like gravelly or whatever, and it made noise and everything. It woke us both up at the same time. And he barely missed hitting a tree. So we could have, if he'd not, gotten the car back in check quick enough, we could have either had a head-on collision with the diesel. Oh, I got hiccups now. Head-on collision with the diesel, or hit a tree. But luckily, he's a good driver, and he was able to quickly get the car back into check, get the car back over into our lane before the diesel actually got completely to us, and get us back on the road and Getting us back on the way home. Yeah, that was scary. I'm sure it scared that truck driver too. I don't normally fall asleep when we're out driving like that, but I did that time because I was super tired, and he doesn't. Same with him. Neither one of us. Because usually when we drive anywhere, if we are sleepy, I either talk to keep him awake or annoy him. I have to all sing because he doesn't like my singing. But, or we get like cold drinks or something crunchy snack to, help keep us awake. Or roll the window down or something like that. But I guess we were both so tired that we didn't get any of that done. Well, for one thing, we didn't see a gas station where we could actually stop and get snacks. But all the other stuff, we were just so tired that we just fell asleep. So, but luckily, he is a good driver. I am. I always feel safe. Other than that time, I always feel safe with his driving. He is a very good driver. I guess his mom actually taught him how to drive. And she taught him all kinds of, how to be a defensive driver. I think that's what he calls it. Where he's always aware of his situational surroundings and stuff. Front, back, sides. So, but yeah. And he's actually taught me how to drive better. I need to get my license still. But when I actually had my license, he was actually teaching me how to drive better. I had driver's ed in school, but I flunked it twice, 2 years in a row, because I hated school. I had crappy teachers, and I just, as far as driving, I'd had an accident with my grandma's car. I almost rolled it. So I was scared of driving, and then here trying to do driver's ed. And then on top of it, while having driver's ed for those 2 years, Dad trying to teach me how to drive. That was disaster. All he did every single time he tried to teach me how to drive was yell at me at the top of his lungs and have me bawling literally every single time. I didn't learn anything about how to drive from him except how to bawl. So Anthony has actually taught me how to drive. Anthony gets frustrated at me sometimes too, and has yelled at me a little bit here and there, but not as loud as Dad, and not have me just bawling and sobbing like Dad would. So so good. All right, that's gone. Like, dang it. I wanted more. All right, I'm going to get ready to scoot. If you guys are new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Let me know if you've tried these. These are actually pretty good. I'm surprised. I mean, well, not really, because this is a good brand. I've tried it before with the vanilla chai. It's a very good brand. So, all right, I'm going to scoot. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.